So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
And it's Bale. Messi. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Quarter of an hour played. He rises! He's delivered all right! The breakthrough strike!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
The goal scorer after 17 minutes.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival.
Stade de Reims clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But
chance! They've scored! And the lead lost no time at all!
well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The invitation was clear. Hits one! And he hits the net! And they've got their lead back!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Can he get away here? Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Mbappe. Serginho.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's found a way through. So much time and space here. Can he put it away? And yes, it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And it's Messi.
Pretty robust defending.
And we hit half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Opts to play it back. Maradona really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Bale, and he's been shifted off it.
Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's really well manoeuvred. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
And it's Baggio. Great hit! And it's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Coming on the field is...
So now the difference is 3.
The attendance
Now it's
for this
Griezmann.
match was 71,649.
That'll be a corner. Ross with the corner, there first. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. Maradona. And he's straight offside.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And he's in on goal! Foden! "75 minutes played. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Great chance! Oh, taken with style!
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
So, just the consolation, or is there a way back from
Number
here?
9, Bellingham. Number 27, Serginho.
And here's Messi.
Coming on the field.
Now it's Nakata.
Number 14, Hirotoshi Nakata.
Well, that is
Number
good.
23,
Super running, sharp movement.
Danielson.
Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Maradona. Mbappe! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of
Substitutions
people
taking
worried
place.
then.
Rose are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's Messi.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi has given away a free kick. Neymar. Messi. He's cut it out. Nakata. Oh, good Foden! And that is that. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one.
Hello, everybody.
90 minutes to decide whether they
match.
can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Costa Curta. And he's there to retrieve it.
Now here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter.
Massimo Otto.
Yeah, it's going to be vital if he imposes himself early, I think.
Decent hit! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. He's been really sharp. That's a great interception.
David Villa! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Paris Saint-Germain were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Great pressure, plenty of it. Serginho. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Baggio. Bellingham. And he's being shifted off it. Beckenbauer gets it away. And that has left him in a heap. Serginho. De Bruyne did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Bellingham. Roberto Baggio. Otto spots it and intercepts. Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to get it away. Well, that looks a good ball through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's got the shot away! Dispatched clinically. They've come back. They've come roaring back. This is becoming quite a game.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before.
And we've reached half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So your views on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Roberto Carlos. And here's Owen. Can he put it away? Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
joy this time. Bellingham. Paris Saint-Germain are
The
looking to
attendance
play
for
on the
this
counter
match
here,
was
aren't they?
72,306.
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they're back in front.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead. And he was quick to react. And here's Owen. Bellingham.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Baggio. Well, it has been a very watchable, sometimes rather desperate contest. Understandable, one supposes, when considering what's at stake
Well,
here.
Peter, as you said, this is huge. Could do with more intensity and purpose, though, if they're looking to turn this around. Paris Saint-Germain certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Bellingham. Number 11,
That looks a good ball.
Bale. Number 27,
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well,
coming
he
on
had
the
to
field.
make that, and he did make it. And we're done. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one.
Hello, everybody.
90
and
minutes to
welcome
decide
today's
whether they
match.
can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That looks a good ball through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. No way through.
Such good technique.
Shifted upfield.
Bale, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Bale. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Well, that defending is unapologetically... It's Rivaldo! Oh, screamer! A finish right from the top draw. Barcelona are in front. You just know there is no stopping that.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
And the ball's come loose here. Messi. In by Messi. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. Rivaldo gets it clear. Defending was strong and firm. He can run onto that. He has found a way through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bellingham. And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment.
To tell you
it's
that
still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are back underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Bale is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Driving on and making good progress.
That's just playing it safe and simple. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable
And that
here.
could set him on his way. Danger averted for now. Gently done. Mbappe. Bellingham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
The attendance for
Khan
this match
is there
was
to clear.
72,306.
And it's Rivaldo. Oh, well played, well played. Serginho. Roberto Baggio. Bale. Real chance! And he's found the net! Oh, huge goal! Massive goal! They hit the reset button and we're back where we were.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Number 11, Gareth
And
Bale.
that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Gareth
Well,
Bale.
this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal stature.
Bale! Hits one! Just off target.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Couldn't squeeze it through. That's been cut out, well played. Bellingham. Mbappe! Oh, he's been caught napping! Mbappe gets flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Bellingham.
We have got changes
Coming on the
here from
field
both sides,
is
in fact.
Number
Yeah, the manager was
14,
saying he'll be facing the prospect of having to make some brave
Substitution
decisions
in
around this
progress.
time. How right he proved to be.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Substitution on the field. Number 11,
It's their
Bale.
second corner of the game.
Number 10, Messi. Number 27, Serginho.
Climbs
Coming on
up
the
big!
field, Number 15,
Definitely away.
Maradona. Number 25,
Barcelona have the chance to
Number
go the other
23,
way.
Danielson.
He's found a way through. Oh, that's a fine interception. It's Makalele. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And the pass is intercepted.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He's cut it out. A
Added
slightly
minutes
better
has
ball
been
would have led to
indicated.
a very different outcome there. Can he put it away? Oh, he hit that sweetly. All hands on deck for this one. Van Bouten with the clearance. Baggio, who does have an assist to his name. 4 added minutes on the board. And that is that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a win. Well, hello, a warm welcome to all of you from amongst this final
Hello,
day
everybody,
tension
and
and
welcome to
expectation.
today's match.
Here's the simple story, one team seeking promotion, they just have to avoid defeat. It feels perfectly plausible, but such is the beauty of the game, you just never know. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bellingham. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Nicely aimed pass. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. And he's quick to snatch it back. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Oh, it's just a little long. Bellingham. And it's Messi. Oh, strongly challenged there. Mbappe. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. But hits one! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Good read, needed to be. And he's heaved it away. Adams is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Roberto Baggio! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he can clear it away. It's a throw-in. He's picked his way through. Skims one in. Portugal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Mbappe. And it's Neymar. Floated through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Their wedding anniversary today.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. And the pass is intercepted. Roberto Baggio. Serginho. So nearly the perfect ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Neymar. There's no flag. A real chance if he can get through. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved. Shot at goal! It's in! drawn. Well, there was to be no other outcome. So the first moment of real significance.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
The attendance
Costa
for this
Curta
match was
kept aware, and it is reclaimed
71,898.
easily. Mbappe gets into some space. That is Conte. Portugal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
And the shot! It's a goal! They've come back, they've come roaring back. This is becoming quite a game. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
And that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very
10,
nice.
Lionel Messi!
That has certainly made things interesting.
Lionel Messi!
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Adams. Decent hit! Goal! Portugal! And they get themselves in front! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Yamal to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi.
Bale really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually...
Oh, he's been caught napping!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well, it has been a very watchable, sometimes rather desperate contest. Understandable, one supposes, when considering what's at stake
Oh,
here.
Peter,
It's Maradona! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Denied by an instinctive
Substitution on the
save.
field.
it's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Number 9.
And we have our very first
Bellingham.
corner.
Number 27, Serginho. Coming on the field, number 15.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Number 14.
I think it's time for them to...
He's got the shot
Number 23.
away! And reclaimed it in a try. And he's
Substitution.
following up!
6 added minutes has been
Yamal
indicated.
finds himself offside. That is good alertness. And it's Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Denilson. That's cause for mild irritation. Denilson is flagged offside.
Substitution on the field, number 10, Messi.
So there's going to be another
Coming on
change
to
here.
replace him is
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose,
Hello,
but
everybody,
sentiment
and
counts for
please
nothing
join me
here,
in wishing
and
a
at the
happy
margins,
wedding
So without question, it is one of the most awaited,
Hello,
most
everybody, and
anticipated
welcome
days
to
on the
today's
footballing
match.
calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters. Up he goes! Batistuta finds himself offside. And it's Bale. Batistuta. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Palmer. Goalkeeper's ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Terrific header! Decent enough try.
Roberto Baggio did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Well, that's well seen too. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here? Chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Al Nassr with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi plays it short. Toma. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. That's good play. Kimmich, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Roberto Baggio really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
No, that's been intercepted. Batistuta, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bale, well, nicely intercepted. Oh, easy pickings there. Ronaldo in acres of space out wide. Bale. Cafu. And it's Messi. Out of play for a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Now it's Batistuta. Al Nassr have their second corner now. Oh, smashing header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Taken back almost at once.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Akanji. Cafu calmly anticipates. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So they head in, no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Messi. Number 7.
That gets things going for the second half.
Ronaldo. Number 15.
The first half brought no goals.
Coming on the field. Number 9.
Well, the
Mbappe.
defence proved
Number
infallible
14,
then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Number 13. Ribery.
Well, the run-has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Serginho. Kimmich gets a foot in here. Has a look and plays it forward. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Bellingham.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the
attendance
counter-attack.
for this match was 72,300.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Palmer!
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Ribery. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Face-to-face, red chance! And he hits the net!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Goal! After 70 minutes is number 20. Roberto
So the first
Baggio.
goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. That's really well manoeuvred. Quality ball. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Batistuta.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Great hit! Out to the right. Serginho. Bale. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 12. Number 6.
So, time for changes
Joshua
on
Kimmich.
both sides, actually.
Coming on the field.
He's
Number
shifting through the
18.
gears here. Big
Number
header!
19. Elliott.
He should have put that one away.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
Substitution.
Some resolute defending there. Now it's Roberto Baggio.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Caught offside that time.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Substitution in progress.
And there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Beckenbauer, and it's been given away. That is a canny finish! No mistake! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Akanji, Ribery, and time is up. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Roberto Baggio picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the
How would you
staff room
summarise what we've
immediately.
seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
As you can
everybody,
see,
and
we are
welcome
all
to
set.
today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, this looks sharp. Roberto Baggio. Could be danger here. And he's managed to get free. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's headed upfield, and here's Baggio. Oh, what a ball! Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, it's come loose. Mbappe! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Maradona. That is good alertness. Serginho. Maradona. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pavard kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's gone forward. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Well, that pass isn't the best. Serginho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Yamal. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And it's Schneider. He won't be happy with that one.
Indicated.
And it's half-time here. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. And the ball's a good one here. Bale, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're quick to get it back.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Shot a goal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Neymar. Well, that is one way to stop him. Let's a look and place it forward. Rodri wins the duel this time. Oh, he's found support out wide.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Cafu. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Rodri. Maradona. Stood up well to him there. Oh, good spread. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi. He's found a way through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Snyder. Mbappe. Now then, the ball's come loose. Chance here to counter. Roberto Carlos. Look at the space here. Great chance! And again. It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Baggio at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Roberto Baggio!
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Substitution on the field.
Watch Snyder.
Number
This might
9,
spell danger.
Bellingham. Number 11.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more
27,
opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Coming on the field. Number 14.
It's Snyder!
Hiroshi Nakata. Number 15.
That is certainly not what he had in mind.
Number 23. Danielson. 2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. And that is as far as it goes. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Roberto Baggio, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
That smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.